solution. So y is -4, x equals -4. O ba? Hmm. Parang mali yung axis.
Yes.
Tingnan mo yung ano. Tingnan mo yung... Kasi ano ba yung ginagawa ng y nung -4 niyan? It only lifts the parabola. It moves the parabola, I think, downward, no? So when y is equal to 0, so bakit ang axis of symmetry ay x equals -4? So y-axis pa rin siya. Okay. Tapos yung focus would be 1/4, 0, 1/4. So it's adjusted. So yung original, so yung original axis, 1/4. Teka, ganito. So yung isulat mo yan, isulat mo yung y prime at saka x prime in terms of y and x, di ba? So y prime is y plus 4. Tapos x prime is equal to x. So, ang equations natin, dapat in terms of primes yung nasa adjusted. So, ang kailangan natin original. So, ano yung inverse transformation? So, what's y and x in terms of y prime and x prime? So y is equal to y prime minus 4, and x is equal to x prime. Diba? So yan yung inverse transformation. So ngayon, whatever we get dun sa adjusted, ibabalik natin sa original using those two equations. So 0, 1/4. So yung y sa original axis is 1/4 minus 4, okay? Yung equation directrix, -1/4. So bakit y prime equals negative yung sa original? So express, ano to yung adjusted, yan yung on the primed axis, di ba?
Ito po yung remnant of yung, kanina po. Remnant.
Kaya nalilito ako dun sa ano ibig mo sabihin sa adjusted, ano yung original?
Adjusted po yung naka-x prime, y prime po.
Okay, so kung yan yung equations in the x prime and y prime coordinate system, so 0, 0, tapos yung y prime axis. So yung equation of the axis is y prime. So y prime is equal to, di ba? X prime is equal to 0 dapat yung axis. Hindi, magsimula tayo sa adjusted. Kasi, tinan mo, yung y equals 4bx squared mo, that should be y prime is equal to x prime square. So suot mo muna yung ano, yung new equation is y, yung adjusted is y prime equals x prime square. And saka na i-compare yung mga ano. Okay, so for p is equal to 1, so p is equal to 1/4. So yung vertex in the primed axis is 0, 0. Yung equation ng axis is x prime equals 0. Kasi di ba, equation of the axis. So bakit y-axis? So axis is, so the axis of symmetry is x prime equals 0. Remember, you're not being asked what is the axis. You're being asked for the equation of the axis. So unahin mo muna yung nando sa left.
Hindi mo pwede yung hindi mo pwede yung y-axis, x-axis.
Oo, kasi hindi naman equation, sinasabi mo equation, di ba? And then, remember, yung first column, yan yung everything on the x prime, y prime plane. So, huwag mo munang i-fill up yung original. Mamaya na yan. So, yung equation of axis is x prime equals 0. Tapos, yung focus is tama 0 and 1/4. And then, equation of the directrix is y prime equals negative 1/4. And endpoints of the but latex. Latus rectum.
Latus rectum.
Iba yung latex eh. So, blankoin mo muna yung original. So, ang nauuna talaga dyan, in the new axis, ito yung mga quantities na alam natin. Okay, ngayon, yung origin, ngayon tingnan mo, we have 0, 0. So, ang origin in the old axis is use the equations. Y is equal to negative 4, x is equal to 0, so 0, negative 4. Tapos, equation of the axis, ang equation ng axis natin ay x prime equals 0, so we get x equals 0.
Hindi ko naman sulat to.
So, yung focus, okay.
Yes, sir.
And then, yung directrix, so negative 1/4 minus 4. Okay, and endpoints of the latus rectum. Paki-rewrite yan. Yung latex ay naisip ko, gloves eh.
Yeah, sir.
Wala na yung dyan.
Oo nga lang. Kung nilagay mo ng F dito, iba talaga.
Okay, so plus or minus 1/2, and then y prime, so 1/4 minus 4. Okay, negative 3 and 3/4. Ayun. Okay, ngayon, so okay na yan, no? Let's now go to the next exercise.
Yay.
So ngayon, ganun ulit. Ano yung, so in the new equation, express it in terms of y prime and x prime. So y prime is equal to, so the equation is y prime equals negative x prime square. It's good to write it down. So y prime, so yung equation is y prime equals tapos yung equation dun sa ilalim, write down the transformed equation. And then, tingnan mo sa y equals negative 4px square. Yung ilalim ng red equation mo, dyan mo isulat. para ma-compare mo. Kasi yung ginagawa niya sa first column, panay in terms of yung coordinates na x prime, y prime. So, in those coordinates, diba, 0, 0 yung vertex. Yung equation of the axis is still x prime equals 0. The focus is 0 and negative 1/4. What directrix is y prime equals 1/4. And then yung latus rectum is going to be, so yung endpoints. So, plus or minus 1/2. So, plus 2 minus 1. X prime equals 0. Yeah, x prime is equal to 0. So, x plus 2. So, x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x equals 2. Focus. So, teka, kino-compute ko pa. So, 2 negative 1 and 1/4. Okay. Directrix is, so y prime equals 1/4. So y prime is equal, so y plus 1 equals 1/4. Okay. Plus or minus 1/2. So 1/2 plus 2. So 5/2. And then negative 1/2 plus 2. Tapos y prime minus 1. Okay. Sige. So let's go to the next item.
Oh no. Okay. Huh? Units. Of latex. Windows error. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Teka, ano yung equation x plus 9? So, bakit x equals y plus 9?
Bro, typography.
So x prime is equal to x plus 9.
Yes.
And therefore, okay, so fill up muna yung, ano, yung yung information for the primed axis. Wait, equation of the axis, diba? What diba dapat equation niya?
Ito pala yung focus.
Tapos x prime, everything on that column should be in terms of primes. So dapat yung equation of the directrix is x prime equals negative 1/4. Tapos latus rectum naman. I think unahin mo muna yun. So ano yung endpoints of the latus rectum?
Oo.
Okay. Teka. Okay, y minus ano yung equation na, tinan mo yung ano, di ba y minus 3 at saka x plus 9? So,
Default.
Therefore,
When the number evolves.
tapos, yung 1/4 0, yung x, yung original value ng x is 1/4 minus 9, ano? Tapos yung y naman is, so bakit yung focus nasa 0? Tingnan mo yung position ng focus.
So dapat may nangyari. Dapat dito.
So 1/4 minus 9. Yeah. 1 divided by 4 minus 9. Tapos y prime plus 3. So negative 1/4 plus 3. Teka. 8. Teka. Yung ano, yung endpoints ng latus rectum, so pag 1/2, so plus, pag positive 1/2, yung magiging value ng y ay 1/2 plus 3.
In a minute.
Bakit ganun? At saka minus 1/2 plus 3, which is and 6x plus 9. Nine plus 4 is 13. 4y minus 4. Okay, y minus 1 is 1/4 x minus 3. X prime is equal to x minus 3. It's 1 x prime plus 3. Punuin mo muna yung ano, yung nasa first call. Oo.
Robotics. Mm. Yes, okay.
Teka, pwede pa isulat nga yung equation ng yung general form ng equation ng ano? Y is 4px squared, di ba?
So
y prime is equal to 4p x prime square. Kasi yan yung standard natin. So, if we compare this, okay, so 1/16. Yeah. So,
the machine that cannot be stopped. Mm.
So our standard equation is parang may mali. Mali yung standard equation natin. Di ba x prime squared is equal to 4py.
Mm.
Yeah. So x prime squared equals 4py.
No!
Okay. Ano yung so x prime squared is equal to 4py. So may errors na tayo sa ngayon, check na natin, no? Yung mga naunang exercises ba ganun din yung ginawa natin?
Wala naman bang P eh. Wait, what?
So 4p is equal to 1. Okay, so paki-check lang yung mga nauna. Wala namang kumpanay, walang Ayan. Okay, nag-ano. So, yung ano, yung mga, yung equations natin, yung paki-fix. Yung y prime is equal to 4, x squared equals 4py is equal to negative 4py. Mukhang nag-ano siya eh.
Yay, okay.
Ano ba yung first thing na balik lang tayo just to make sure na so dapat x squared is equal to negative 4py.
Average bra moment. Ito ba yung true bra moment?
Hindi, tingin ko okay lang yan kasi yung 4p is 1 eh. For this one.
Oo. So, okay naman.
So x, pero pa hindi, before you move, isulat mo every time yung standard equation. Use red. I think mas ano yun. Okay yung so x prime square.
What's red?
Yeah. So x prime squared equals 4py. Pero here, may negative. Wait. Before that, yung sa, sige, okay na yan. Sige, 4py prime na lang. Tapos, understood na.
Wait a minute.
Tapos, x squared is equal to baliktad. Tingnan mo yung sa 13. Nagpalit na tayo, nag-rotate eh, di ba? So, ang standard equation natin there, tingnan mo yung number 13.
13.
Yung equation natin ay in terms of, so dapat, ang lalabas niyan, y prime squared is equal to 4p x prime. So this is number 13. Six. Baka gusto mong instead of two numbers in the same screen, isang number lang. Kasi masyadong clouded.
No! When I see wasted space.
Ganito, the space is, it feels wasted, pero for the reader, it allows the reader to rest. So you're right, you're creating the space
The reader.
not for the writer, but for the reader.
The reader reading my solution, finding literally 3 numbers in 1 page. Very epic for the
Ang hirap nun. Sabi niya naman so.
physical damage to the copy moment.
Okay. Tapos pakita mo yung, so yung completing the square.
Complete the square. Bye. I completely forgot they exist. No, I was talking about that. This one. Another one. Where is it? Jamboard trying to figure out what I meant. It has no brain. Good riddance.
Wala ka ba balak na i-install yung external?
Meron po.
Maliit lang siya. Tapos yung tapos ang isa advantage nun, pag A4, pwede kasing yung paper ay A4. So kung gusto mong i-print, madali. Wala bang capability yan na mag-insert ng slide or page?
Meron po.
Kasi pwede mong gawin ay insert a page and then transfer mo yung other half.
Cringe like mode. Yeah. Transfer the other half. What? Oh, no. Yeah. Nice. Oh wait. Oh wait, where's it gone? Bruh. Oh no.
That's 36. Parang may nawalan ng sign. Yung 4x kanina positive eh. So pag lumipat, Ganito, before you do that,
Ano po?
yung translation, hindi pwedeng magkaroon ng negative kasi finlip mo na yung axis kapag nagbigay ka ng negative. So, factor out yung negative sign. So, negative tas x minus 9. Ngayon, so y prime is equal to y plus 6, x prime equals x minus 9. Y prime square. Use yung prime kasi doon natin i-examine yung ano eh, yung system. Is equal to, tas plus 4px lang yan, di ba?
Minus po.
Di ba yung p, yung sign ng, may sign kasi yung p? So plus 4, kasi gusto na, pag 4px, yung assumption dyan, if p is positive, it opens up. Or in this case, it opens to the right. So yung standard form is always positive yung dalawa. Tapos may sign yung p. Okay, before you proceed, set up mo muna yung equation for p. So what's p?
Pero dapat na next time. So it's
Okay, and then itabi natin yung yung equation na nakuha natin. So x prime square is equal to negative 2. So below that, x prime square is equal to negative 2 y prime. So x prime, x prime is equal to x minus 4. So x minus 4 equals 0, x equals 4. Wait. Saan nag-open yung parabola?
to the something. Where? Downwards.
Okay, so yung directrix should be
Above the
so
x-axis.
y equals 1/2. Okay.
Latus rectum. Satus rectum.
So y equals negative 1/2. So ano naman yung corresponding values ng x?
Wait a minute.
So x is equal to
So y is the negative 1/2. So, negative 2 times that one. Okay, 1.
Teka, sigurado ka dun sa yung directrix ay 1/2. P is equal to, teka, so 4P is equal to negative 2. So P is equal to negative 1/2. Okay. Ngayon, so when y is equal to negative 1/2, so negative, negative, so x prime equals 1, x prime squared equals 1. Okay, plus or minus 1, negative 1/2. Ngayon, translate natin to yung original axis. 4, 3 minus 1/2, 2.5. Tapos, wait. Yung equation of the directrix, y prime equals 1/2. So, y prime equals 1/2. Teka. So, x prime plus 4. So, 1 plus 4 is 5. Negative 1 plus 4. Okay. 2.5. Okay. Okay na. So, let's go to the next. So, ang gawin natin dito, yung completing the square, do it dun sa baba para madaling makita. So, yan, i-transfer mo muna dun sa insert a page and then transfer that.
The latex.
Okay. So, next item na tayo. Okay. At pwedeng pabukas ng Desmos sa isang tab. Kasi ang gusto kong gawin ngayon, to check your results, gusto kong i-graph mo rin yung makukuha mo. Ano yun eh, Desmos wasn't available to me nung pinag-aaralan ko to. But since it's available to you, take advantage of it.
Yay.
Okay, yung completing the square doon sa baba. Kasi usually may space issues yan eh.
Hindi malabo siya.
Huwag mong madaliin dyan. Sa baba mo gawin.
Wait. I need the... yes,
Tapos mali yung factoring na. Mali yung na-factor out. May problema rin yung, di ba, nag-factor out ka ng 1/8. Teka. So, factor out 1/8. So, okay. So, okay na. So, x prime minus 4x plus 4 minus 3/2. Wait. Paki-check yan. Add and subtract inside the parentheses. So 1/8 x plus 2 x plus 2. And then use square brackets para
Four.
minus 3 halves. Four, so 2. Okay. Ngayon, P is equal to 2. Ngayon, before we do yung find the vertex, etc., i-graph natin yung so our equation is 8. Hindi, sorry, balik tayo. So in the prime, so ang gagawin natin, yung primed axis is i-graph natin yung sorry, before that. Isuot muna yung equation in terms of the primed. So 8y prime, yung 8y prime, nalaglag yung prime, is equal to x prime squared. So 8y equals x squared. Ngayon, and then, sorry, yung original equation. Kasi yun yung gusto na i-compare. So instead of 8 times y minus 2 over x minus 2, pwedeng i-graph mo yung original equation.
Yan mo.
Yung hindi mo pa finactor. Kasi gusto lang natin i-check kung may mistakes o hindi. Minus 1/2 x.
May mali.
Okay.
Somewhere may mali.
Tingnan mo yung equations mo ulit.
Tama po.
Tama, no? Okay, ngayon, graph mo yung x equals x prime equals 0 at saka y prime equals 0. So x equals 0, y equals 0. Yan yung old axis, yan yung x prime and y prime axis, 'di ba? So ngayon graph natin yung old axis. So x equals let's get the new equations first. Balik tayo. So, yung equation of the axis is, so let's get the equations of the axis at saka yung focus and directrix. And then, panggulo lang yan kasi x equals x minus 2 is a constant. So, tanggalin mo muna yan. Balik tayo dun sa, let's do the algebra first. Okay, ngayon, ano yung equation of the axis sa old coordinate system? Sa prime coordinate system?
Yung ano po?
Yung equation of the axis.
Ano ba? X squared
So,
equal.
punuin natin yung table. So, x prime equal, x prime ba or y prime? So, axis of symmetry is, tapos ano yung focus? So, P is 2. Mm-hmm. So, when x is 2, ano yung value? Ano yung tama ba?
Mhm.
Ito. Teka. Yung equation natin, parabola that opens in what direction?
Upwards.
So, the focus should be on the y-axis. So, plus or minus. Teka. So, parang mali. Kasi, when y prime is 2, yan. So, ganito. Tuloy na lang natin to next week kasi 6:14 na. Tapos, i-recheck mo yung mga nauna. Kasi, diba, kailangan i-ano rin yun eh. Kasi kailangan natin gawin yung physics din. Makukulangan tayo masyado sa physics. So, tabi mo muna yung exercise na yan and then just continue this later.
Sige po.
Okay? So, and then gusto kong makita na may ginawa mo in the way of physics. Okay. Saan ko lang yung Resnick. Mm. And then we're doing number 3.
5 seconds.
I need so let's look at 45. So 4A cross B. Yeah, this is number. Okay, number 45 now. Tingnan ko lang. So for number 45, Ano kung dot product. Tapos yung cross product, ay so 1,140 for a cross P lies on C. C ba to?
Yan na mo.
A.
Yan mo.
Teka, hinahanap ko yung yung C, magnitude angle notation.
And spherical coordinations. Coordinates. Meron pa palang ganun po. Instead of polar, parang yung 3-dimensional may ganun.
Hindi, pag three-dimensional, yung may theta and phi. So, how do you get yung theta and phi?
Hindi kaya po pwedeng gamitin lang in steradians.
Hindi, yung steradian is measure of ano yun solid angle yun, di ba? So, ang binibigay nun, effectively, parang area on the area of a patch. Doesn't give a direction. So, kailangan mo talaga yung theta and phi. So, okay, kung halimbawa, how do you get, is there a way to get the angle, theta, and phi kung alam mo yung components?
Actually, alam na po. So, kung what's the angle between the directions of the magnitude angle rotation? Theta and phi of 4A,
Kasi meron kang
on the z-axis square.
Sa B, di ba may nakuha ka na
Ayan. So, the theta is undefined while phi is 0 because it's on the z-axis.
is defined. Okay. Tapos,
Spherical coordinates. How do you even write it? So it's like 3 dimensions na pero instead of y and z, it's theta and phi. Oh wait, why is it different here? Okay, it's still different. So conventions moment. So I would here. It was the example earlier.
baliktad yung notation
Azimuthal, azimuth versus altitude, yes. Azimuthal first before altitude. So,
actually, alam mo yung convention na yung ginagaya niya na theta and phi dyan, baliktad yan sa convention na ginagamit sa higher division physics courses.
Baliktad mo, dapat phi po yung azimuthal.
Normally, yung phi yung sa azimuth tapos yung polar angle is theta.
Pero honestly po, in my opinion, I think it will be much better kung it's like this po. Kasi yung theta, pag ganun po yung bar sa kanya, is parang azimuth. Tapos yung phi pataas po, so parang polar.
Alam mo yung longitude at saka latitude?
Tabo. On the...
Spherical polar coordinates din yun eh.
Okay.
So, yung equator, di ba, 0 degrees.
Opo.
Tapos when you measure the angle,
an angle from yung core of the earth, ganun mo. Wait, itong azimuthal. So, ano yung azimuthal? Nothing. How do you, undefined lang ba? Undefined? And then 0. Okay.
Teka. Nahilito ako dun sa, basahin ko muna yung iba. So, okay, so phi equals 0, theta not defined, at least yung convention na ginamit niya. Tapos magnitude is 1.14 times 10 cube.
So, yung true na convention po, is it really just zero na lang?
Ang
Or,
problem, defined talaga kasi siya eh.
ano ba yung definition niya? Yung imaginary numbers or something?
Kaya, for this, ano kasi, hindi siya, di ba dahil nga nasa z-axis, wala talagang theta.
So, ano pa na?
So, yung coordinate system na ganyan, ang tawag sa ganyang behavior ay, yung coordinate system kasi niya, nagfe-fail kapag pagka or nagloloko yung coordinate system at phi equals 0 at saka phi equals pi. Same problem.
So, ano po siya? Is that the coordinate system is undefined?
Yung coordinates are undefined talaga. Sa poles, may butas talaga yung coordinate system dyan. Pero, usually hindi importante yun eh. So, you can get around it.
Opo.
Sige. So, yung 4A cross B, tapos yung sa E, meaning in unit vector notation, what is the angle between the direction of A and 4A class B? Kaya, ang hinahanap natin ay, for letter D, we're looking for the angle between A and 4A cross B. Saan D? Hindi. Teka, how do you get the angle between two vectors?
It's actually A is on the XY plane mo, so it's really I really don't know po, but then I just this common sense. Because the A is on the XY, of course, there's no azimuthal angle. So,
And then, kalimutan mo yung azimuthal at saka ano, isipin mo na may dalawang arrows ka and you're looking for the angle between the two arrows.
I
How
don't
do
know.
you measure that?
In relation to the plane.
So may plane on which 4A cross B and A exists. Na coplanar silang dalawa.
Hindi po sila skew.
Given any two vectors, you can always find a plane on which coplanar sila.
Okay.
So on that plane, how do you get the angle between the two? Ano nga ba yung quantity na define that gives you the cosine of the angle between the two vectors?
Yung, ano ba, yung, I, X.
Hindi. Pag kumuha ka ng dot product, di ba, the dot product of two vectors is equal to the magnitudes times the cosine of the angle.
No.
So from there, you can get the angle. Okay, kunin mo yung dot product ng A at saka 4A cross B. What do you get?
140K. Doon yung isa naman.
Medyo, ano yan eh. Ito yung pinaka-primitive na definition ng how do you get the angle between two vectors. And then, we'll make sense of it.
One, 128.6.
For A cos 3B. Ano, teka, A at saka, tinan mo yung components ng 4A cross 3B. It's in the K, di ba?
Opo.
Yung A is on the XY plane. Paano ba mag-dot product kapag, di ba, component by component minumultiply? So, ano yung I component nung 4A cross 3B?
0.
0. Tapos, ano yung Y component? So, 0 times negative 5.14
0.
plus 0 times 6.13 plus 0 naman yung isa dotted with multiplied by 1140.
0.
So the dot product is 0.
All right.
So if the dot product is 0, what can you conclude? Tapos hindi 0 yung dalawang vectors.
Opposite? Wait. So, they are perpendicular.
Perpendicular. So if two non-zero vectors have a dot product that's equal to 0, the two vectors are perpendicular. And if two vectors are perpendicular, anong angle between them?
90 degrees.
90 degrees.
No way.
Actually, yung ano yun eh. Yung isang result, if you multiply a vector with A dotted with A cross something else, 0 yun. Kasi the cross product, nakita mo na ba yun? Kaya, point out ko yung page dun sa book. Merong ano eh, may rule na gumagamit ng right hand. May right hand rule for getting the cross product. I think we have to talk about that. So, winner through mo ba, binasa mo ba yung 3-3?
3-3. So, 3-3.
Yung multiplying vectors. So, yung part on yung right hand rule.
Yes po yung right hand rule. 1 times I times is equal to whatever the components will, when they are multiplied, they equal the other component.
And then, getting, ano ko pwede ako mag-join dito, no? Na gagamitin ko yung camera ko. Or, hindi. Iyan ko lang. Magdo-drawing ako. So, share ko muna yung notepad ko. Eh, baka mas mali pag i-drawing ko na lang. Tapos, so what exactly is the right hand rule? Ganito. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So, let's say meron kang two vectors. So, yung right hand rule is for getting the directions of the cross product. So, yung, di ba, if yung right hand natin, so let me just draw a right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hands.
Ito yung deal. Ngayon, if you form a fist, di ba yung thumbs up sign? Yan. So, ganyan nagfo-fold yung hand, di ba?
Opo.
Ngayon, yung idea dito, so let's say you want to get the cross product of A and B. Magkaiba yung direction ng A cross B sa B cross A. They're actually opposite. Is ano to eh, yung isang property kasi ng cross product ay A cross B is negative B cross A. So if you know the direction of A cross B, then opposite lang yung direction ng B cross A. So the way to do that is, so tingnan mo, kita mo sa screen yung A at saka B, di ba? Ngayon, alam, di ba, nakakita ka ng alam mo yung paano ginagawa yung mga karate chop?
Opo.
Di ba may blade edge yung right hand mo na opposite dun sa edge na kinalalagyan ng thumb. So look at your right hand and then place the blade edge on the screen on top of vector A. Okay, ready na?
Opo.
Ngayon, so what we'll do is, so yung thumb mo is going to be pointing out of the screen. Tapos, ngayon, and then the rule is you've now placed your thumb, the thumb is now pointing out of the screen and the blade edge is lying on top of vector A, and then you twist your hand in this direction, going from A to B. And then close your fingers. The thumb gives you the direction. It's pointing out.
Ano
Klaro
po?
ba?
Ganun lang?
Ngayon, imagine mo pag kung B cross A, nasaan yung blade edge mo?
So
you're on the other side. So nasa likod ka ngayon ng screen mo.
The B is ano po, the B is going outside po.
So
wait, sir,
yung A cross B,
Pwede niyo po gamitin niya
yung
parang
B
sa
ba away from
yung
the...
parang sa chemistry po yung parang dashed po yung line. Pwede niyo po gamitin. Tsaka
hindi ko alam yung sa chemistry. Meron pang isa, no? This is one way of getting yung, kasi ito yung norm, yung usual na tinuturo eh. A cross B, you start from A, twist the blade edge to B. Tapos yung angle na dapat na gagamitin mo ay the smaller angle. Kasi may dalawang possible ways of twisting from A to B eh. Pwede kasing ganito, di ba? So gusto natin always start from A and use the angle that's nearest vector B. So, for example, paano kung yung A pinagpalit natin sa B? Ito ngayon yung A. Ito ngayon yung B. So, if you place your hand on top of the screen, and then you try to twist towards B, ang laki masyado ng angle. Kung nag-twist ka na, if you twist from A going to B, so it doesn't work. So your thumb cannot point outward, out of the screen. So to get the cross product, you put your hand behind the screen, place the blade edge on top of A, and then do the twist. And close your hand, and then the thumb points into the screen.
Opo.
Sinubukan mo na ba? Can you see?
Opo.
Okay, that's one way. Another way of visualizing yung result ng cross product ay merong ganito. Let's say you have your thumb. You have your pointing finger. Sorry, top view ko na lang. Sorry. So, pointing finger, your thumb points up. So, ito yung thumb. And then, yung ring finger ba yun? Yung middle finger points this way.
Yung ano po yung something na stance.
So, kung ito yung A, yung B ito, so ang kailangan yung angle between the two, theta, is going to be between 0 and 180.
Opo.
And then yung thumb gives you the
naman
direction.
ko ng 180.
Hindi, hanggang 180 lang yung makukuha mong angle between, di ba? Between your two fingers.
Opo.
At most. So, pag lumagpas ng 180, ibig sabihin, mali yung orientation. You have to go to the other side. So, ito, yung A tsaka yung dalawang fingers yan, think of it as being on the plane on which A and B lies.
Opo.
And then yung thumb gives you, okay, the vector perpendicular to that plane. So A cross B is always perpendicular to A and B, and then the correct direction is given by the right hand rule or using the thumb, pointing finger, middle finger rule.
Opo.
Yeah. Useful yan kasi may mga cases kung kailangan mo i-visualize, nasaan yung cross product? It's a way of defining, if you're given two vectors, it's a way to construct a vector that's normal to the plane na kinalalagyan ng A and B. So, ano yun eh? So, yung isang use niyan ay, what if you want to get the equation of a plane? Then, may procedure na nasa TC7 na ibibigay yan, na lalabas sa cross product.
There's an equation for a plane po, an entire plane.
So, let's say you're given a normal vector and you're given a point on the plane. You can write down the equation of the plane using the normal and the coordinates. Tingnan mo sa TC7 na lang yun. May isang buong chapter na nasa iba yung TC7 yan.
Apo.
Calculus.
Chapter 10 yata.
Chapter 10.
Yung vectors po.
Chapter 10.
Yung
6.
buong chapter 10 is yan yun. Hindi, ganito. Before we continue with the rest of physics, mag-detour muna tayo dito sa chapter 10 ng TC7. So, it's still part of physics. Kaya lang kasi, ang problema ang hindi lang natin gagawin siguro yung yung surfaces of revolution kasi kailangan natin yung yung conic sections eh. At least hanggang cross product. We'll do exercises from here para pag natapos mo yung chapter na to, magagawa mo yung problems mula dun sa addition sa sa H2 math. At saka may kabisado mo yung interpretations ng dot and cross product. Yeah, so we'll go to that. Pero before that, let's look at what you've done already. So, balik tayo dun sa exercise. So, I'm going to stop sharing. Tapos patingin uli ng ginawa mo. Okay, so yung A cross B, so the angle between 4A cross B, cross 3B, and A is going to be 90 degrees. Kaya may hint na think a bit before you resort to a calculation. Kasi kung alam mo yung right hand rule, obvious yan. Okay, ngayon, what is A plus 3K? So, dadagdag na. The magnitude angle notation with spherical coordinates. Okay, so let's look at sa F. So yung magnitude, we get that. Wait, hindi pa tapos. Tapos, how do we get the angle between the vector for yung vector, the vector we're concerned with sa letter F is A plus 3K. So tawagin mo siyang vector C. I think para hindi confusing. Let vector C be equal to A plus 3K.
Vector C.
C.
C, D... Ano po?
Kasi meron tayong A at saka B. So vector C is
Yes.
equal to A plus 3K.
Opo.
So, pasulat lang. So the question in E and F is, what's the magnitude of vector C? And what are the directions of vector C? So, kaya may mali dun sa letter F kasi hindi dapat vector A yan. That should be vector C.
Vector C.
Okay, now, how do we get the angle between vector A, vector C, and okay, so para makukuha yung theta. So yung theta, makukuha natin kasi yung A, alam na natin yung angle ng A eh. So which is theta is 130. So okay. Ngayon yung phi, that's going to be, so ang importante lang dyan ay yung angle so to get phi, so paano ba nakuha yung phi? So 3 divided by 8.54 cosine inverse. Okay. So okay na. So let's go to the next item. So vectors A and B lie in the xy plane. A has a magnitude 8 and angle 130. Ganito, yung gusto nating makuha kasi dito yung skill in handling dot and cross product. So, let's do it this way. So ano yung components? What's vector A in component form?
Yung kanina po.
47. We're looking at 47, di ba?
Opo. Yes.
So write it down. Tapos Bx is negative 7.72 and negative 9.20J. Okay. Angle between the negative direction of the y-axis and the direction of A. How do you get it using a dot product? So, yung negative direction of the y-axis is negative j hat.
Oo nga po.
So negative j, diba? So
is get theta, which is the cross product of negative j hat.
hindi. Wait. Dot product.
Dot product po pala.
So negative j hat dotted with A is equal to magnitude of A cosine of the angle. Okay? Teka, yung negative sign, wala. Magnitude niyan is 8, which you can see from inspection.
Yung ano po?
Yung magnitude ng A. So,
actually po, yung negative y, 270 degrees po yun eh. So, kung yung A 130 degrees. Ganun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, alam ko ba ano yan eh. Kasi kaya siya tinatanong ng ganyan. Paano kung yung dalawang vectors hindi na on the xy plane?
Parang skew po sila on different, another plane.
So you're given two vectors na may xyz components. And you're asked for the angle. So yung dot product is going to be your friend there.
Opo.
Okay, the direction of the product A cross B.
So,
Pwedeng pa i-compute ng components ng A cross B?
ano yung A cross B? Ninanap ko lang po eh. Parang sana. Yes, okay. So, saan na? A plus B. Hmm. Oh, no. So, yung A pala is in polar coordinates. I forgot. Nandito na-convert na siya. So, for real. Okay.
Ang tinatanong ay the direction of the product. Pwede ka mag-distributive rule. Tapos ang
I don't think
ano
na
lang
ito
diyan
kailangan. Since,
hindi, ang hinahanap natin kasi ay is it in the pointing in the positive z direction or pointing in the negative z direction?
yeah, it still means na ano po, it still means that it's still 90 degrees. But
It's still
for
90.
negative.
Pero ang tinatanong ay, yun nga, saan ba nagpo-point? Is it pointing up or is it pointing down? So you need the cross product there.
Okay, so 0, 0, 0. Actually, it's para po siyang OY. Wala na po yung F and L.
What's I cross I?
0 po. So, natanggal na po siya.
I cross J.
K. K.
Okay. Tapos J cross I.
0 po.
J cross I.
J cross I, K rin. Yung J times J po is 0.
Yung J cross I is negative K. Importante yung direction dyan. So may iwan dyan, negative 5.14 times 9.20. Pakisulat muna. Gusto kong makita mo lang yun. So quantity, negative 5.14 multiplied by negative 9.20. Yung non-zero contributions ay hindi pwedeng hindi tama yan. Stop. Ulit. Since ganito, isa-isayin natin. So, we'll use the distributive rule. So, stop. Bukayin mo muna yan. So, negative 5.14 I hat cross and then negative 7.72 I hat.
So,
okay, and then plus negative 9.14 I hat. At okay, sige. So iniwan mo na yung so plus 9.20 J hat. Sige. And then close parentheses. Plus 6.13 J hat. Cross.
why not just use this po?
Basta wag mo na ipagpalit yung ordering. Importante yung ordering dyan eh.
Abo. Kasi ito
So
na,
I cross
will
J.
become 0.
Okay, so ang I cross J is going to be positive K.
Positive K. So,
Tapos ang J cross I is negative K. So yung first term is negative 5.14 times 9.20. Okay, times negative 9.20 I cross J. Huwag mo nang dumiretso, I cross J. Plus 6.13 times negative 9.20. Sorry, 6.13, hindi. 6.13 times negative 7.72 J cross I. And then you're going to pay, so pag ganyan, so negative 5.14, so iwan mo na, negative 5.14 times negative 9.20, yung component na lalabas I cross J is K. So plus K. Huwag mo munang i-distribute. Isa-isahin natin. K plus, so negative 7.72 times negative K. Yeah, and then simplify. Okay, ngayon, tingnan mo yung result. It's 94.6. Check lang natin. 5.14 times 9.20 plus 6.13 times 7.72. So 94.6K. So positive yan, multiply by K hat. So ang direction ng A cross B is in the positive K direction.
Opo.
Or, ngayon, ano yung direction ng B cross A?
Positive Z po.
Hindi, B cross A. Ang kinompute natin yung A cross B. What's B cross A?
Negative ano po? Negative 94.61T.
Okay. Kaya importante yung maingat ka dyan. Kasi pagka nagkamali, you're not going to get the right directions. Ngayon, sa letter C, how do we get A cross B plus 3K? Alam natin A cross B. So is there a way to get A cross B plus 3K? So how do we get A cross B plus 3K?
So it is yung ano meron na po yung wait.
Okay, so A cross B plus 3K. So we'll use the distributive rule. That's equal to A cross B plus A cross 3K. So I cross K is So negative 5.41 times 3 is wait, sorry, 5.14 times 3 is negative 15.42. So I cross K, ano direction ng I cross K? Use the right-hand rule.
I cross K. Positive. Positive. J.
Teka, magdodrawing ako.
Z.
Teka, share ko yung screen ko muna.
Y. Y.
So, what we're looking for is, ano yun? Sorry, nakalimutan ko. I cross J, no? I cross K. So,
Lack of thermoregulation.
ito yung X, ito yung Z, yung Y-axis ay nandito. So, pag nag-right-hand rule tayo, I cross K gives us negative J. Yeah, clear ba?
Opo.
So, I cross K is negative J. Tapos yung J cross K gives us, so ito. So, ito yung result. I cross K is minus J. J cross K is I hat. Okay. Okay na?
Okay na
So,
po.
magsa-stop sharing ako ulit. Tapos patingin uli nung ginawa mo. So, negative 5.14 I cross K is minus J. So, okay. So, naging plus J cross K is equal to I. Okay. And then, the direction, so, yung direction, so, ang kailangan natin ay yung angle between, teka, sorry. Hindi. Ang kailangan natin, di ba, ay yung angle between, so isulat mo, to get theta, yung angle with respect to the x-axis, ang kailangan lang natin ay yung ij components. So, mukhang ano, tuloy natin to sa ano, tuloy lang natin to sa Thursday ulit. Kasi mag-ano na eh. So, I'll just see you again on Thursday. Dahil patapos na yung oras.
Okay po.